Hello and welcome to the Warlords of Draenor pre-patch. So 6.0 came out this morning, and this is the new Questline for the pre-patch. So I'm going to record the whole thing so we can share in it together. So over here we have Thrall.
Loktarogar, champion.
What the hell's he done to his hair? I'm not really digging that.
The Horde has important work here.
Azeroth has been invaded by a vicious enemy that seems bent on world domination. We must act quickly if we are to put a stop to the chaos that is unfolding around us. Situation here is dire, Chandriel. We have much to discuss.
Our spirit will triumph.
Attack of the Iron Horde. We received reports of the Dark Portal turning red right before the attack. They call themselves the Iron Horde. Their army is extremely well equipped and their numbers appear to be unending. They have already taken Okrillon, Hold and Neverguard Keep. Our troops on the front lines could use your help, Death Knight. Kill 8 Iron March grunts.
For the Horde.
For the Horde. These Iron Horde cannons are laying waste to our troops. I'm not sure how much more of this we can handle. Our forces are already spread too thin. There has to be a way to stop these war machines.
We will not be broken.
And over here we have Rokan. I think this guy was part of the rebellion. I sent Scout Pazaztic. They'll be getting ready a better look at the portal. He should have reported back by this time. What be taking him so long? This is what happens when you hire the goblins as help. I think that sounded more like Pakistan than Jamaican. Maybe I shouldn't try and do accents here. Okay. So this is the new map. It's smaller. You can expand it if you want, but it's nice to have to sort of have it like more of a background kind of thing. And you can see these big outlines around stuff. That's the new one of the UI changes. You can deactivate that if you wish. Bombs all over the place. I guess we just click on it to destroy it. Whoa. Kind of nice that you can do that whilst on your mount, so you can probably do it while flying. Yep. And that way you won't be knocked off your mount by anything that might aggro during the process. So that's them 3 dead. Iron March grunts these dudes, so let's take those guys out. Bloody hell. Okay, there's no point even using diseases. Something cool is the way diseases work now. Their function is just for damage, really. They have no other purpose. You can do full damage with your abilities without applying diseases. You don't have to rely on things like, you know, where it gets like a percentage bonus or anything. You just outright do the damage. So when you out-level stuff or out-gear stuff this hard, you might as well just not even bother. So we'll just carry on killing these guys. Don't need many more of them. This is just far too much damage. Another couple of those. I might as well use Howling Blast in its range, right? And that's them down. And use the telescope, which is kind of behind me. Ah, there it is on the hill. A moment too late, your scout is dead. This is worse than I could have imagined. The Iron Horde invasion has begun. Take a look for yourself. Oh shit. I must inform Watchy Vulgin. Keep alert, Death Knight. Dark times lie ahead. Every one of them friggin' Iron Horde soldiers had the Bulwark of Azeroth. Okay. Everything's ready for turning, as it now says. So there's no confusion as to whether something's glowing brighter or if it's a bit dulled. It says ready to turn in, making it very clear. More changes to the UI. This is not good. The Iron Horde be causing a lot of trouble around here. We need to find a way to deal with them.
Stay away from them.
Bad news, need to put a stop to this. Thrall.
Lotar, Commander.
Commander. Cool. Akamagosh, champion. I'm sure your presence on the battlefield was inspiring for the troops. And we get this crap here.
Run our enemies into the ground.
It'll take the Iron Horde quite a while to get those demolishers operational again. Thronkar, Chandrial.
Fight with honor.
We've been unable to execute a vast majority of our battle plans. We are definitely being watched. The Iron Horde must have scouts planted throughout the bastard lands. Victory is slipping away from us.
The Horde.
We arrived as soon as we could, but we were too late. The Iron Horde has taken our warriors prisoner. No doubt they'd be trying to squeeze info out the troops. I fear once they are done with the interrogation, they're going to execute our prisoners. Time is running out. So we can see these guys kind of in the shadows. Get rid of those dudes. Don't have to kill many of them. So I mentioned it in my the fuck? Shadows dead? I mentioned it in my Upper Brocklock Spire video. You now get Darksucker as a glyph. Or rather, it used to be a glyph, now it's just a standard. So you can see this buff up here. Your next Death Strike is free, and its healing increased by 100%. That's what the purple splodge is in the middle. Just a nice small power aura wave showing that. There's 4 out of 5, and there's the last one. Seems to be lagging a little. Hopefully that won't continue. And 3, stop the executions. That's way over there. Luckily, I am a Death Knight with super fast mounts. I feel very spoilt by the Death Knight sometimes with the mount speed. The 20% faster. It might not sound much, but you can really notice it. Really, really notice it. I know the deal with Acrylion and Netherguard as well. I mean, it said they've already fallen, but I wonder if we get to go there or anything. Okay. So the execution's around here somewhere? Executioner. Oh man, don't root me. So they just run off as soon as I kill the executioners. Cool. And there's another one. Gonna death grip this one this time, just in case something else decides to root me. So that's, I think, something else that's changed. The charged and then they did a root instead of a stun. That's actually something that happens to the warriors as a class now. They actually have a root instead. Because they just had too many stuns. Far too many of the damn things. Now what was it? Shockwave, Stormbolt, charge. A lot of the time they had double charge, and then they could leap away, then charge again. Had all sorts of crap. All I've got is 2 stuns, and I have to spec into them both, which actually gimps me in most situations, because the other 2 are pretty damn awesome.
What you want?
The prisoners be shaken up, but they're free. We're in your debts.
This is a
You've killed how many scouts? No wonder we have been able to execute our plans.
Run our enemies.
With scouts dead, we have greater chance of catching the Iron Horde by surprise. Akamagosh. I'm going to lead a small squad behind enemy lines. Meet me by Dreadmaul, Death Knight. From there we can decide our next course of action.
Our
Thrall's going to the front lines?
triumph.
Fucking awesome. It's nice to see him get back in action. I would have definitely preferred Thrall as War Chief, but I suppose Vulturing can do okay for now. As long as Thrall sort of like steps up as the racial leader more, makes his presence known and stuff, then it should be fine. So we've got to go to the Dreadmaul. That's where all the ogres used to hang out. I'm not sure if they're still there or not. I'm going to assume they are. Where are you, Thrall? There he is.
This land is
Glad you can make it,
nothing
Chandriel.
but desert.
It's time to start pushing back this Iron Horde invasion.
Fight with honor.
Attack on Netherguard. The Iron Horde controls Netherguard Keep, and they are fools if they think we can let them retain such a strategic position. My best troops are more than eager to spill the blood of those savages, but we need a champion like yourself to lead the charge.
We will not be broken.
It is time we learn more about a new enemy. Our scouts have identified a number of the Iron Horde's lieutenants. Their attack is too organised to be run by tribal leaders alone. Surely their lieutenants have access to secret battle plans. You are the only soldier I can trust with this mission.
Our spirit will triumph.
Oh, it's a Krilla.
Mokra.
The one whose the base is named after. After the Iron Horde took Nethergard, we attacked. While we killed Iron Horde at Nethergard, they brought more forces through the portal and took a Krillan hold. So many souls stripped of their bodies by those savages. We must not forget that those that gave their lives at Nethergard. If you find any mementos of the fallen, bring them back to me.
Fight well, friend.
So, yep, Nethergard's pretty fucked up. This used to be an entirely ringed in a perfect wall. Place has been trashed. And I guess this is the new symbol of the Iron Horde. Right. Rook the Machinist, eh? I guess I'll help kill that. Oh, I can actually do her as well. Cool. So that's that piece done. What the fuck? Aggroing all the things. I'm not even going to bother looting them if I'm honest. Can't believe how fast things are dying. More lieutenants and things. What the fuck is this? Claiming the flag. Ah, yeah. Got loads of grunts. So I'm guessing there's going to be flags dotted around in various locations that we have to place. Nothing much in there. There's another one there, we'll go claim that. Where are the rest of them? It definitely seems to suggest that there's something over there, so let's have a look anyways. I might actually have to turn my settings down. Maybe it's just patch day problems or something, but it feels like it's lagging a lot. And there's the axe in the wall there. So it wasn't a flag after all. Something over here, which I'm going to guess is inside the keep. And something over here as well. Is it that tiny little thing there? Yes it is. That's that. And something over here. 2 more things left to get. There it is. And the last one over in this direction. Where are you? Oh, it's that flag. Kind of obvious, I suppose. So now we have to take out the lieutenants. So one of them is inside the barracks. So we'll go into the barracks. Probably upstairs in the usual location. So we'll go around to here, upstairs, then down left, and right, and loop back on ourselves, and they should be just up here. Gar Steel Crush. If you're a rogue, by the way, try pickpocketing these guys. You get stuff that you're not meant to be able to get yet. Can't remember what they are, but definitely make sure you do that. Good pickpocketing all the things. So we leave the barracks, and then there is one more thing to go. Just walking through mobs at this point. Oh, he's actually around the back. Ah, there he is. Bombs away! He actually had a bit more health than I realised. I should have probably used all my diseases. Okay, ready for turn-ins. Back to Thrall, I presume. Yep. Back to Thrall. So I wouldn't be too surprised if the next location we go to is Okrillon Hold over there. Since it did say that both the Horde and Alliance bases had fallen. It doesn't look too different from over here, but Horde structures look very, very sturdy all the time. Pretty difficult to crack those walls. But it doesn't have a gate.
Commander.
The Iron Horde should learn to fear us. As they
Run
should.
our enemies into the ground.
We must keep pushing back the Iron Horde. They need to know that we'll not starve and watch as they kill our brethren.
This is a savage land.
Let's take a look at those battle
Fight
plans.
with honor.
It appears the Iron Horde have formed an alliance with the Dreadmaw Ogres. This is going to be more difficult than I thought.
Greetings.
Did you find anything? I did. Thromkar! These mementos will forever remind us of our champions.
May your blades never dull.
The Dreadmaw Ogres think they have bested us. They will all suffer. Take this poison, place a couple of drops in that rat stew. The poison will slowly eat away at their insides, causing a prolonged and painful death, just like they deserve.
The Horde has important work here.
In the battle plans you brought back are but true. The Dreadmaw Ogres are as much to blame for this devastation as the Iron Horde itself. It's time we send those ogres a message. Looks like the Iron Horde's main contact is a large ogre in Dreadmaw named Tooth Smash. Killing him will put dents in their battle
For
plans.
the Horde.
The stupidity of the Dreadmaw Ogres never ceases to amaze me. The Iron Horde is clearly using them to further their own nefarious agenda. Regardless, we must show the ogres what happens when you confront the true Horde. I think it's time we send the Dreadmaw Ogres a
We
message.
will not.
It's quite useful at having these yellow things instead of just like a big blob of the area. It actually shows you more directly where the things that you need to collect actually are. That being one of them, this being another. I think these are the things that I can... Nope. Can't take it off my mount for these ones. Just pop the poison in the stew. There's the 3 pots of stew. Oh, these ones are a little bit more durable, I don't one-shot them. That's those. And then we have to kill some of the ogres, do we? No? It says Dreadmaw Ogres slain, but for some reason I mouse over and it doesn't tell me. Weird. More ogres required. I assume this is an area that's sort of phased, maybe that's why it's lagging. And if you're like 58 or whatever and you're still in the blasted land leveling, it looks different. That's the theory, at least. So we'll kill a load of ogres. Respawning very quickly as well. I wonder if the leader's in this cave. One way to find out. The map's actually kind of eclipsed by the other shit on it. Dreadmaw Destroyer. Actually, of course this is going to be phased. Don't put level 19 mobs just randomly in here. Be definitely phased for the lower levels. God, they're respawning so fast I can't clear them quick enough. Right. So he's not in this cave anywhere. So many ogres. That should finish that guy off. Oh, fucking hell. Piss off. It's alright for a little while, then it just gets annoying. And over here. Alright. Let's smash the Annihilator. Let's fuck him up. That's him gone. Let's get out of there before anything else spawns in my face. Back over to Thrall and Doctrilla. Wish there could have. I wish there could be more to watch their faces as they suffer. I hope they die a slow, horrible death. Something about flying mounts not being in Draenor is going to be quite nice. It's stopping all this shit.
Logtaro Gar.
Stopping the mobs covering everything. Tooth Smash is dead. Good. I'm sure it will take the Iron Horde a while to find another ogre smart enough to help them with their efforts.
Run our enemies.
It's important that our enemies understand what happens when you attack the true Horde. I'm glad you could be there to show them.
With honor.
Garmac Blade Twist. With the intelligence we have gathered, we learn that this assault is being led by a powerful Iron Horde Orc named Garmac Blade Twist. He's hunkered down inside a Krillon hold. Killing him will not win this war, but it will surely break down the Iron Horde's communication. This will buy us valuable time when we get them our forces and a battle antidote with this new threat.
Will not be broken.
Oh, middle
This land is nothing like
This land is nothing like Azeroth. Indeed, nothing like Azeroth at all. If you are blind. So this is a Krillon. Like I said, horde structures friggin' sturdy. No damage done to this one, except for the inhabitants. So where is this guy? I'm assuming he's already dead or upstairs. So let's trek out upstairs first. This place goes up pretty high. It's not very often that you go this far upstairs in these horde structures. Oh, hi Thrall. Guess I was just a little late to the party there. Loads of the guys over here are dead. And I have corpse explosion. Because I don't really know what to do with my glyphs. You can only use one anti-magic shell glyph now, and there's 3 anti-magic shell glyphs. So that's a bit weird. Kind of sucks. So I'm using the one that reduces all damage taken by 75%. Garmac is dead. You fought well today. Be back at camp. I'm just going to plummet to the bottom. Got Path of Frost so I don't take fall damage. Can I sneak up between without aggroing? Yes, good. Don't want to have this take any longer than it needs to. I'll cancel Path of Frost now, get rid of all that spell effect. And go hand in this new quest. I'm not sure how long this whole thing lasts. I guess it probably ends with something at the Dark Portal.
The Horde has
Honor fighting alongside you, and you Thrall. Warning the War Chief. We've slowed down the Iron Horde. The war is far from over. I'll stay here and continue our efforts to hold back the Iron Horde. The War Chief needs to know about what we have accomplished today, and the threat we face in the future. It's probably best you report to the War Chief yourself, definitely.
our spirit will
Speak to
triumph.
Orgrimmar, Duratar. Do I not get a portal to go there? I've got to make my own way. Really? Really? Well, I'm going to go to the Dark Portal and see if there's a portal there that I can maybe use. God, there's literally nothing left of our Horde and Alliance forces. Oh god. Level 90 thing casting shit at me. I really like it in red. It looks cool. So I'm going to stop recording and quickly portal over to Orgrimmar. Okay, so here we are, Romash Hold. So we'll hand this quest to Vol'jin and see what he has to say. What's this? Interesting. Warning the War Chief, this is more trouble than I first think. The Iron Horde be strong, but we are the true Horde. We be stronger. I fear it is the start of much bloodshed. Before we go to war, we be needing a plan, and I choose my reward. Both of them utter crap compared to what I have. Ooh, we get a free little pet as well. The Iron Invasion is complete. So, that is the pre-patch questline. Next step will be Warlords of Draenor itself, where we actually step through the portal and see what happens. So, thanks for watching and goodbye.